Hello, folks. Welcome to 2025 NFL predictions video. And this is going to be the biggest season. We went from the Eagles winning Super Bowl 59 now to a new season begins and the road to Super Bowl 60 in San Francisco. So, welcome to the 2025 NFL preview video. We'll be beginning in the AFC East featuring the Buffalo Bills, the New England Patriots, the Miami Dolphins, and the New York Jets. Let's get to it. Let's start in fourth place. I have in fourth place, I have the New York Jets, and I believe, sorry about that, no surprise there. Here's the reason why, and I'll get to the record. New head coach, new GM, and a new quarterback coming in. Now, I'm hearing Jets fans are very high on this team because of the coach that played with the Jets, scouted with the Jets, and now he becomes a first-time head coach, and that is, of course, Aaron Glenn. Then they bring Darren Muji, who is one of the assistant GMs with the Broncos, of course, who's been there for a long time. And they bring Justin Fields in the mix, so he's really athletic. He's a younger quarterback. He went 4-2 as a Steelers starter. Fortunately, then get benched for Russell Wilson. Their ceiling could be a potential 9-8 ceiling if they can split, maybe sweep Miami because of their cornerback situation. Maybe they do split with New England, Buffalo. I think that would be a 9-8 team. The floor could be simple. If Justin Fields isn't the answer, and they could probably get swept by the Bills, the Patriots, maybe the Dolphins, they could end up being a 5-12 team. I have the Jets winning 7 games. I think they go 7-10 this year. You can look at their schedule. They're going to play almost the teams in the NFC South, which the NFC South is a division wide open. They could probably maybe beat Carolina, maybe Atlanta, New Orleans, Tampa Bay. Again, all questions is Aaron Glenn the right man to take over as the Jets head coach? And I think the answer is yes, with 7 wins would be enough to keep Aaron Glenn in New York. In third place, I think this would be a disagreement. I have the Miami Dolphins in third place. Here is why. I get worried about the cornerback injuries. Of course, they traded Jalen Ramsey to Pittsburgh. They released Kendall Fuller, and one of their star corners is out for the season with an ACL injury. Now, signing Jack Jones, Mike Hilton, okay, but they're going to need some secondary help, and this is where the worst scenario could go. If the defense, with their secondary issues, affect this season and Tua is not healthy, they'll probably go as a 7-10, and maybe we'll see Mike McDaniel out as Miami head coach. But the ceiling could be even higher. What if the corner issues is not a problem and maybe Tua is healthy for the offense? I think this could be a 10-17. They probably will win 10 games. Maybe split with Buffalo. They could probably split with New England. Maybe sweep the Jets. But my record is 8-9. I think the Dolphins will fall short again in the playoffs. And I do think this is it for Mike McDaniel. I do expect Mike McDaniel to be out as Miami head coach. In second place, I got the New England Patriots, led by their head coach Mike Vrabel in his first year as Patriots head coach. I think the reason why is, yes, look at the pieces they added. Milton Williams on the defense, Carlton Davis on the secondary with Christian Gonzalez. They also added weapons for Drake May, who's coming in his second year. Stephon Diggs, of course. They bring back Austin Hooper. They did, of course, draft Will Campbell at left tackle, but they also draft Travion Hendrickson, who is going to be a massive offensive key for New England's offense. They did bring back Josh McDaniels, who's going to be their offense coordinator again, and Terrell Williams is going to be calling the defense. So where's their ceiling? Well, their ceiling is simple. If they split with Buffalo, they could probably split Miami. Maybe they could sweep the Jets. They could potentially be a 10-7 team. The floor, if Drake May in the offense, it's not the same offense like Josh McDaniels wanted to play out. Injuries affect this year, and defense is not going well. They could go 7-10, and that's their floor right there. I got the Patriots 9-8. They'll fall short in the playoffs, but the Patriots could be one step away to getting back to the playoffs next year. And first place, this is no surprise. It's the Buffalo Bills. I think the Bills are the best team in the AFC East. Josh Allen had an impressive MVP season last year, and we'll look to keep that up this year. Of course, had his marriage, I believe, last month or two with Haley Sheffield. So congratulations, Josh Allen. But all eyes is going to be on the defense. Now they added Joey Bosa in the pass rush. Of course, they let Von Miller go. Maxwell Harrison, their first round guy out of Kentucky, is going to come in as secondary. They also brought back Tre'Davious White, which is, I think, if he stays healthy, maybe Tre'Davious White and Maxwell Harrison could be a good corner duo. But again, Tre'Davious White is signing a one-year deal. So, where's their floor? Well, if their defense is not very well, and MVP Josh Allen turns out to have this down year, I would give this a 10-7, which is their worst scenario. Because yes, they do have to play Baltimore, they have to play Kansas City, they do have to play Philadelphia, and maybe they get games like Texas, the Texans and the Bucs that could be sneaky games. But their ceiling is a bit higher than I would go. If Josh Allen plays MVP year like last year, and the defense is very improved this year, I see this as a 14-2 team, a 14-3 team, and they would probably be the number one seed in the AFC. I have the Bills winning 13 games. I think the Bills will go 3-14, and Sean McDermott takes the Bills back to the playoffs. That is it for AFC East preview video. Next week, I will be doing another one previewing the AFC North. Hello there. If you have not seen my other videos, go check them out on my channel. Of course, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell for more sports news. Also, this is, of course, a NFL preview video, so stay tuned for our next episode of the 2025 NFL season.